Hey everyone, welcome back to Easy English Conversation. I'm Yasmin.
And I'm Isaac. Today I'm the one being interviewed for a software engineer position.
Yes, if you're preparing for a tech interview, you'll learn how to answer questions about your skills, your projects, and your experience in clear, natural English.
Listen carefully, repeat after us, and practice your answers out loud.
All right, let's begin the interview.
Isaac arrives for his interview at a tech company. Yasmin is the hiring manager.
Good morning, Isaac. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning, Yasmin. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
That's great. Please have a seat. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks. A little nervous, but ready.
No worries. That's completely normal. Let's start with a simple question. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm a software engineer with 3 years of experience in web development. I mostly work with JavaScript, React, and Python. I enjoy building clean, user friendly applications and learning new technologies whenever I can.
Sounds great. What inspired you to become a software engineer?
I've always loved solving problems. When I was younger, I used to take apart old gadgets just to see how they worked. Programming gave me that same excitement, solving puzzles, but with logic and creativity.
That's a fun story. What kind of projects have you worked on recently?
In my last job, I worked on an online banking app. I helped design the front end interface and improved the back end system for faster transactions. After optimization, the page speed improved by around 40%.
That's impressive. What was your role in the project?
I focused mainly on front end development using React, but I also collaborated with the back end team. I wrote unit tests, reviewed code, and worked closely with designers to make the interface smooth.
Teamwork is very important in software projects. How would you describe your communication style when working in a team?
I believe good communication is key. I like to share progress updates, ask for feedback, and help others when I can. We usually hold daily stand up meetings so everyone stays connected and informed.
That's a healthy approach. Can you tell me about a time when you faced a difficult bug or technical problem?
Sure. One time, our app started crashing randomly after a system update. I worked with another engineer to trace the issue. After hours of testing, we discovered a memory leak in one of the older libraries. We fixed it, ran tests overnight, and deployed a stable version the next morning.
That must have been a long night.
It was, but solving it felt amazing.
How do you keep your technical knowledge up to date?
I take online courses, follow tech blogs, and read open source code on GitHub. I also enjoy building small side projects like chatbots or personal finance tools just to experiment with new ideas.
That shows real passion. What's your favorite programming language and why?
Python, for sure. It's clean and powerful. But I also love JavaScript because it's everywhere web, mobile, even server side. Together, they cover almost anything I want to build.
Nice combination. So, when you face a problem you've never seen before, what's your approach?
First, I try to understand the problem clearly. Then I break it down into smaller parts and test each step. If I'm stuck, I check documentation or discuss it with teammates. I always try to fix the cause, not just the symptom.
Good strategy. Now, here's a question engineers often hear. What's more important, clean code or fast code?
Clean code, definitely. Fast code helps today, but clean code helps for years. It's easier to read, maintain, and test. Performance can always be improved later.
That's very true. Have you ever disagreed with a teammate about a technical decision? How did you handle it?
Yes, once we disagreed about which framework to use for a new project. I wanted to keep the old one. My teammate wanted to switch to something new. Instead of arguing, we ran a small test and compared the results. The old framework performed better, so we decided together to keep it.
Perfect. Facts over opinions. What do you enjoy most about working in technology?
I love the constant change. There's always something new to learn, and every project feels different. It keeps me motivated and creative.
And what's the most challenging part for you?
Sometimes it's keeping up with so many new tools or updates, but I've learned to focus on what's most useful for my work instead of trying to learn everything.
Smart approach. How do you make sure your code is safe and reliable?
I follow best practices, input validation, proper error handling, and regular code reviews. I also use Git for version control and automated testing before deployment.
Excellent. Now, where do you see yourself in the next few years?
I'd like to grow into a full stack developer role and eventually lead a small engineering team. I also want to mentor junior developers and work on projects that help people in real life.
That's a great goal. Before we finish, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I'd love to know what kinds of projects your engineering team is currently working on.
Right now, we're developing a mobile app that uses AI to help users manage personal budgets. It's a mix of Python, React Native, and cloud services.
That sounds fascinating. I've actually worked on a small AI project recently, so that's something I'd love to be part of.
One last question. What kind of work environment do you enjoy the most?
I prefer open, friendly teams where people can share ideas easily. I also like flexible environments that encourage creativity and learning.
That matches our company culture perfectly. Well, Isaac, thank you for coming in today. It was great speaking with you.
Thank you, Yasmin. I really enjoyed this conversation.
We'll contact you soon after we finish all the interviews.
Sounds great. Thanks again, and have a nice day.
You too. Let's look at 5 important phrases that Isaac used today. Phrases that can help you sound more natural and confident in your own interviews.
The first one is, I enjoy solving problems. This phrase shows passion and curiosity, great qualities for engineers and professionals in any field.
Second, I believe good communication is key. This shows teamwork and it makes you sound mature and professional.
Third, I always try to fix the cause, not just the symptom. That means you think deeply and solve problems in a smart, logical way, something every interviewer loves to hear.
Fourth, clean code lasts longer. It's short but powerful. It shows that you care about quality, not just speed.
And finally, I'd love to be part of that. You can say this when the interviewer talks about a project or a team. It sounds positive, enthusiastic, and shows real interest in the company.
Try using these 5 phrases in your next interview. They make your English sound natural, confident, and professional. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, in tech interviews, communication is just as important as coding.
Practice explaining your projects out loud in clear and simple English.
If you can explain complex ideas simply, it shows real understanding.
Try shadowing this conversation to build rhythm and confidence.
And don't forget to smile. It helps your voice sound friendly and natural.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and you'll do great in your next interview. See you in the next conversation.